What's going on, my Sith friends? Darth Kimchi here. We're back with another roster review. On today's show, we've got J-Man Gaming YT. Sounds like a pretty cool name. And let's give a big old fist bump to everyone in Twi'lek Dancer Rescue Group. That just sounds awesome. I want to rescue hot dancers. Alright, so if you're recruiting, put yourself in the comment section. What are your requirements? And let me know, how many cam shards can y'all get? And do you all complete Rancor Unleashed? Alright, so he's in Division 6. That's pretty cool. I'm in Division 7 and I'm prepping for Division 6. If you guys are new to my channel, I'm all about helping people dominate by the time they reach my division. And I've been doing roster reviews. I think it's so helpful for everyone to see everyone's rosters. The good, the bad, we're all gonna help each other grow together. All right, so let's take a look at that fleet first. I did peek earlier. So he's at 4.1 million galactic power. Take a look at capital ships. He has no big mama ship. The mama ships are Negotiator and Malevolence. I always say by the time you reach Division 1, you gotta have at least one. It takes a lot of guild currency to get both of them. So focus on one at a time, get one. And then Chimera's great. Work on Home 1. Home 1's great with a perfect rebel fleet. And if you're going for a GL, you know, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, get Finalizer, you know, Rey, get Radis. Alright, so you gotta have at least one good fleet. You gotta place high in Fleet Arena, you gotta get the payout, top 50 you get crystals. So you can't disregard fleet anymore. In Division 7, 6, even 8, fleet is worth more points because Capital Games changed it to where now you need 4 fleets. Alright, so now let's get into this roster. Before I do, good job with Shore Trooper. Shore Trooper is needed for the Sith Eternal counter. Make sure you work on him. Let's get into this inventory. So, like I said, I looked earlier. You're at 4.1 million galactic power. And I'm a little taken back because you don't have a galactic legend. You don't have Darth Revan. You don't have Darth Malak. You don't have Gas. You don't have JKR. And you don't have Padme. So let's just pause right there for a moment. So I think it's really cool that you have not relicked more tunes. Just stay with the 5 you have. Don't relic them any higher. Leave them alone. Vader's already relic 7. That's perfect. Relic 3 or a Sing Bosk. Amazing. You have half a really good squad. Leave them alone. So now let's talk about the rest of your journey. Let us know, J-Man, what's the galactic legend you're going for? How are you handling 4.1 million galactic power in your grand arena? How are you countering the other teams that everyone always has? So I always say your journey should be your GL. Then the prerequisites, build viable teams out of those, no higher, just what it takes to get that GL. And then you've got to get Jedi Knight Revan and a Padme squad. Those 2 squads are taking out whatever your best, your first and second best team is basically. And then you have to get Darth Revan and Darth Malak, their salt and pepper, or Gas. Reason why I say or, if you get one of those, and then by the time you have one of those, you get your GL, you will dominate in Grand Arena if you have what I'm telling you. Alright, so let's look through the roster. We're going to go dark side, light side, because you have 5 relics and they're all dark side. So that to me is where I would start. Like I said, I wouldn't relic anyone else. Your next relic should be Jedi Knight Revan, and then Padme, and then go back and forth. You know, Grandmaster Yoda, Anakin, and then Jolee. For your Jedi Knight Revan squad, Jedi Knight Revan and Jolee are super important. You know, Grandmaster Yoda is important as well. Then Padme, Anakin. You've got General Kenobi, good job. He's going to move to your Padme squad. You definitely want to relic him as well. He's going to protect the team. So like I said, let's go dark side, light side. Okay. Dark side. Let's look through real quick and then we'll talk about his squad. So like I said, guys, if I miss anything, put it in the comment section. Let's help him out. We're here to help each other grow. Okay, so I saw you had Night Sisters. That's amazing. I love Night Sisters. When I go back to work on teams, they're going to be one of the first squads that I work on. Everyone always has to use a higher geared team to take out Night Sisters. Okay, you got General Grievous, good job. Do not relic General Grievous. Do not relic Brood Alpha. Keep it where it is. Because I imagine, you know, let me know, J-Man, are you facing Galactic Legends? You do have 5 relics, so I think you could matchmaking in Grand Arena is, I think it's very fair 5v5. So there's no way that I'm gonna face you when I get to Division 6. I have 32 relics, there's no way. So you're definitely facing someone who has just the same amount of relics, but Grand Arena matchmaking does not know that your Bossk and Aurra Sing are what they are, that they're not Darth Revan, Darth Malak, and then your Palpatine's not Gas, you know what I mean? So your next moves are extremely important. Like I said, don't relic anyone else. You know, get Brood Alpha to gear 12 for sure. At gear 12, just get your tunes modded correctly, you know, work on your mods. Okay, definitely Night Sisters. I would recommend no Talia. You have Spirit. I saw Spirit down here earlier. Spirit, like I'm afraid of spirits. When I see, we'll go to your Night Sisters real quick. When I look at Night Sister Squad and I see that they have Talia in there, I'm like, whew, okay, it's not Night Sister Spirit. Phew. I'm only worried about Mother Talzin. I don't like Talzin because of Plague, but everyone else you can deal with. You know, Asajj is terrible when she does take away all your buffs, so control that. Make sure you're always looking at Asajj's turn meter, which is just going to cleanse and take everyone's buffs away. Okay? So good job with your Night Sisters. You already have 7-star Spirit. Definitely want to work on that. So I'm sure you're doing like a 2 squads out of Night Sisters for definitely 3v3. Okay, so good job with Night Sisters. I love them. Okay, CLS squad, very good. But where's your Jedi Knight Revan? Like, where's your Padme? You know, I always recommend if you're not going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren or Rey, don't go for First Order or Resistance. You know, I could take them out with Bounty Hunters, JKR, Padme, easily. Okay. I see you're working on a lot of tunes, and you can't use everyone except for on offense. Like if you can't clear them in one shot, you can use as many teams, but you lose banners. So you always want to have enough teams to one shot. I don't ever go past a one shot. Okay, you got Ewoks, Anakin, Rex. Okay. Alright, it's probably easier if I just went to, alright, let's take a look at Galactic Republic. Okay, so you have Padme at 6 stars. You definitely want to get her up and going quickly. You have 7-star Barriss, good job. You're working on Ayala, that's cool. Needed for Jedi Knight Luke. You have a 7-star Cup, level 85 with mods. Your Cup is factoring into matchmaking. Wow. Okay. You got the Bad Batch. Don't work on it. You got Shaak Ti. Good job. Shaak Ti belongs with clones. I have Shaak Ti with Bad Batch now. So you have Ayala. You got Kit Fister. You got Jedi Knight Guardian. Like all these Jedis are factoring into matchmaking. You got C-3PO. Good job. Okay. You got Mace Windu 7 stars. Do not relic Mace Windu. Don't do it. Okay, so you want to build this Padme squad for her. Get that Padme going. Get your Separatists. You need 5 7-star Separatists. Get it done. Get Padme. She should be your next relic along with Jedi Knight Revan. Then Anakin. You have to worry about his potency. You want to have as much offense, crit damage. You know, you're gonna get away from those health mods. You're gonna go 4 crit damage or 4 offense with 2 crit chance. His potency has to be above, I'm going to say 80%. You know, definitely try to get it to 80%. If not, Nest can solo your Padme squad. Okay? What's his crit chance at? 45%. You got to get that high too. He, just like Vader, him and Vader only need 4 things. Speed, offense, crit chance, potency. That's it. When you're building mods, you know, farm for those secondaries specifically. So like I said, for Anakin, Vader, that's all I'm looking for. If it doesn't have at least 3 out of those 4, I don't even level that mod. I sell that mod. You know, it's garbage. You only want those 4 things. Okay, so Qui-Gon Jinn, I know he's needed for Jedi Master Kenobi. How fast is your Rex? Rex has got to go fast. If you use him with Shaak Ti lead, he gets a boost. He does get a boost from his kit, but 209, that's definitely not going to do it. Get him as fast as you can. To be able to go first and put form up to protect the team from tenacity, from Darth Revans, to be able to get to aerial advantage, it is a one-shot by the time he takes enough turns, but be careful, it can be evaded. Okay, So I just get a little taken back when I see rosters like this, especially in Division 6. I didn't think this was possible to only have 5 relics. Okay, let's go take a look at the rest of his squad. Okay. All right, like I said, let's go back to Dark Side. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but now let's look at some tunes. Let's see if your tunes are ready. So is your Darth Vader ready for Sith Eternal counter? Okay, health, protection, respectable, speed 232. So Vader, you got to get him to go very fast. You know, if you only want to focus on 3 things, focus on speed, potency, and crit chance with whatever mods you can use. Those 3 things are what's needed. Okay, potency, ooh, you're killing me, J-Man, 56%. So this Vader is not applying any dots to Sith Eternal. I had my Vader's potency at 70% with land nothing. My Wat Tambor is at 85, I think 80% or 85% potency, and gets resisted from Sith Eternal. So I would say Vader's potency can't be less than 85%, I would think. And then crit chance, ooh, 70% decent, but you gotta get it higher. You only get 1 big culling blade, and it's got to crit hard. I recommend at least, same thing, no less than 85%. My crit chance 105, my potency is 93%, and my speed is 245, but I run with speed, and plus the tech from Wat, he will get turn meter. Okay. All right, let's go to Bosk. Your Bosk has to be fast. You already have Aura Sing. 255. Okay, not decent, good protection. You got to get his speed up. So you're gonna go first with Bosk. He has to go first. Get him to be your fastest bounty hunter. He's gonna taunt. He's gonna gain frenzy, and then you got to get Greef Karga. You have to. You already have Aura Sing lead relict. Okay. So get Bosk to go first. He's gonna taunt. He's gonna gain frenzy, and then Greef Karga has to go immediately afterwards. And he's also gonna use his middle ability. Everyone's gonna assist, and you're gonna trigger the contract. Then you have to get Mandalorian. You don't have Mandalorian. Greef Karga is available in 3E hard. You get 2 drops. That's light side. And then he's also available in 4C hard fleet. And you can get Rebel Y-Wing. I'm telling you, you gotta get Greef Karga. Your Aura Sing team would be amazing. I could take out full relic teams. Of course, not full relic 7, you know, but I can take them out, and I have gear 12. It's all about speed with your bounty hunters. Aura Sing with her lead right here. Bounty hunters allies recover 25% protection and gain 25% turn meter whenever they defeat an enemy. So they start going. Great job with relicking Aura Sing. She can one-shot. You know, with this sniper expertise, she can hit pretty hard. So do crit damage here, yes. Offense here, ooh, switch that to offense. Offense, nice. Speed, okay. All right, now Thrawn. Thrawn, I feel like the higher you go in divisions, the faster you have to make your Thrawn. He is definitely needed in the Sith Eternal counter. I think he's needed in a lot of counters. For your Thrawn to be able to be the fastest tune on the board, to manipulate the battle. There are some fast Dooku's out there. If that opponent Dooku goes first, you know, of course after Sith Eternal, he can mess things up. So I like how Thrawn can either fracture whoever I need to. I can pass the turn meter to Bastila Shan Fallen to put out debuffs to get Vader started with the Merciless. So you got to get him to go fast. 234, yeah, definitely not fast enough. My Thrawn is 325 speed. I'm trying to get him to at least 330, 340. He's got to be really quick. Okay, so Palpatine, you know, potency, speed, he's pretty slow. Ooh, 168. You probably don't even have a speed arrow to be that low. 102% potency, that's great. Like, your Palpatine has to be faster. I know he gets turn meter through his kit, but yeah, you got to get rid of this. Just going to a 30% arrow would definitely help you out. I know it's got 3% potency, but it's garbage. It's got no speed in the secondary. This goes in the garbage can, and you light it on fire. All right. Okay, so maybe you're going for Sith Eternal. You got Emperor Palpatine relict. I don't even have Palpatine relict. So with your gear 12 and your gear 11, they're factoring in. You are definitely using them. You know, like I said, don't relic anyone else. Okay. All right, let's go over to light side. Okay. So light side, you have great tunes. You know, you've got CLS, you got Grandmaster Yoda, you got General Kenobi, you got Anakin at 7 stars. You see, you even have a Finn. So you've got big squads. Okay, you got to work on Chewbacca and Han. For Han to shoot first, he's one of the best toons out there. To shoot first and stun somebody, you can't beat that. Chewbacca, amazing. You got to get Chewpio. Chewpio with CLS, that's an amazing squad. You got BB-8. Wow, man, you got a big roster. You got Jawas. Wow. Let's go take a look at Jawas. Wow. So what are you using your Jawas to take out? I know they're pretty crazy. I know Arnold has them. They were needed a long time ago to even get certain mods. So that's crazy, man. That's fist bump right there. 7-star Jawas factoring into matchmaking. So I would definitely not relic them. Get them to gear 12. Get them modded correctly to where they can survive and get those thermal detonators out there so your opponent just starts defeating themselves. Tell you, you're going to use this team. They'll be a great team on defense. Get them gear 12. All right, let's go through your factions because you have a big roster. All right, let's do 5-0 first. Okay, so you got to get towards Gas. Gas is amazing and takes out everything out there. You know, if he's well modded, of course. Let's do Bounty Hunters. Like I said, you got to get Aurra Sing, Bossk, Greef Karga, Mandalorian, and Boba Fett. I like Boba Fett because he can ability block, and he goes pretty quickly also with all the turn meter gain. All right. Let's go Empire. Okay, you've got good Empire. Well, now they're all gear 11. Moff Gideon, definitely. He's amazing. He's one of the best plug-and-play toons. You can reset people's turn meters and take over the battle just by his control the situation. Let's take a look at your Ewoks. Okay, you've got good Ewoks. You might even be able to use them on defense. Chirpa, Poplu, Elder, Wicket, Logray. Don't Scout. Oh, gear 12 Scout. If I see a gear 12 Scout, you know, I'm like, whew, again. And then if I don't see Logray, it's super easy with my Nest. Your bears will get soloed by Nest a lot, so don't work on their gear too much more. Key is to get Poplu to go first. He gets a 25% speed boost at the beginning of the battle. You're gonna pass that turn meter to Elder or to Wicket and get that turn meter train going. They can be a timeout team. Wicket has to be very high crit chance, very high. The more crit, the more turn meter they get. All right, look at your first order. So like I said, if you're not going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, I would not work on first order. They are trash. Padme just obliterates them like nothing. You know, I can use full Relic 7 Kylos. They're still terrible. So if you're not going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, stop it. Don't work on them. Okay. We already went to Galactic Republic. Geonosians. They're a good squad. They get holds on defense. You've got a Relic Brute Alpha. I said, don't relic him yet. You have to relic who I told you first. Come back. Relic Brute Alpha. Relic Spy. Keep the rest at gear 12. Very high survivability. You want a lot of crit chance on Geonosian Soldier. Definitely, you know, the more crits, the more turn meter. Poggle, you want very high potency. You know, to put those ability blocks is very key for the Wat Tambor challenge. I have like 80% ability potency on Poggle, and he still does not ability block. He only has an 80% chance, so definitely get it as high as you can. Okay, do you have Imperial Troopers? I said, to me, they are pretty good. I hear they could take out some good things, but it's squad for squad. You can only use a certain amount of teams in Grand Arena, and then how many teams that you can use in Grand Arena is basically how they factor your matchmaking. So if you're gonna work on them over Jedi Knight Revan or Padme, definitely not. JKR Padme will eat through them like butter. There's, well, yes, there is now Moff Gideons that can outrun Jedi Knight Revan. I've seen it. Moff Gideon can reset turn meter on a Jedi Knight Revan squad. If your Moff Gideon's fast, like I said, Moff Gideon's pretty fast. Out of all your Imperial Troopers, Moff Gideon, work on him. Your Jawas, like I said, you're using them. They're factoring the matchmaking. Get them gear 12, get them tricky. That's like a back wall tricky team right there. All right, your Jedi. Okay. I would just focus on maybe Old Ben. I do use Old Ben. You want Bastila Shan. Bastila Shan you're going to use on defense. In 3v3 she does very well. Hermit Yoda, good job. That's a slow farm for me. Hermit Yoda immediately makes a move with your Jedi squad because he has 100% evasion. Get him to go fast. I use my 5-star Hermit Yoda. 194 speed, you got to get that faster. Okay. Let's go take a look at your, we'll get to your Old Republic. Do you have the Mandalorian? You don't even have him. You got to get the Mandalorian. He's amazing. You already have a great bounty hunter squad going. We looked at Night Sisters. Let's look at your Old Republic. Okay, yeah, you got to focus on Old Republic. You got to get them. So your next quest, like I said, it's got to be Jedi Knight Revan. You got to get Bastila Shan, Jolee. Yeah, work on your Old Republic for sure. Okay, Phoenix, you have Phoenix. You're using them on defense for sure. Ooh, you don't. You Gear 12 Sabine. I guess you like Sabine. She's cool. Stop it with the Zetas. But you are using them on defense. I did use Ezra coming up a lot. Okay, Rebels, you have a big Rebel squad. So you got CLS, good job. Han, Chewie, you got to work on them. They're an amazing squad. For Han to shoot first and stun, you can't beat that. Captain Han Solo, you're definitely going for Jedi Knight Luke, or you better be. You got Lando, Captain Han Solo. You got Rolo. Well, you got K2SO. So you got Rogue One tunes. Well, it's like you have a lot of factions. Okay. Wow, you got Resistance, you got First Order, you got Rogue One. So, all right, Rogue One. Wow, you got big. You have a large roster. You're just like a good buddy of mine, Aiden Gameplay. He has almost everyone as well. A lot of factions, but you know, certain times you won't even use all of these tunes. That Gamorrean Guard, that Mob Enforcer, said these. You got Nest, definitely work on Nest. Definitely. Nest is amazing. Separatist. Okay. Sith. Definitely got to work on that. Where's Traya? I thought you had Traya. Yes, work on your Traya. She's going to use to solo bugs. Bastila Shan's amazing. I use her with Darth Vader to give him more potency from Sith Apprentice. Look at your tanks. I highly recommend tanks. Okay. Definitely work on that Shore Trooper. Alright, let's go back to his whole roster. Alright, so how much time have we used? 22 minutes, okay. So like I said, guys, I get a little, you know, I'm not an expert roster reviewer. You know, I just know what I know coming up. I'm only in Division 7. So I know, you know, for early game to dominate, like in our division, Division 7, Division 6, you have to have the top teams. You know, I know everyone says play for fun, but that's not how the game works. You know, if you're watching my show, you want to dominate. You don't want to come in 5th place, 8th place. So your next route, like I said, you've got to get Jedi Knight Revan squad. You got to get a Padme squad. Don't relic anyone else unless it's those 2 squads. Then, you know, pick one, Darth Revan and Darth Malak, or General Skywalker. Go for one of those, and then by the time you get that, you should have your Galactic Legend. And then from there, start relicking after that. You know, you only need Bossk and Aurra Sing relicked. You don't need the rest. I said, get them going. Your Bounty Hunter squad would be amazing. Okay. All right. So like I said, I hope this was super helpful. If you enjoyed this, guys, blast the like button. Let's help out J-Man with anything he needs help with. Until the next roster review, Darth Kimchi signing out.